Hello friends, welcome to Physics Patient channel. In our today's video, we will get to know about recoiling of a gun. What does it mean by saying recoil of a gun? It is the backward movement of gun a shooter feels when the bullet is discharged is called recoil of gun. As you all know, the Newton's third laws of motion that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. That's why when a gun exerts a force on a bullet as it is launching it forward, the law of physics says that the bullet will exert an equal force in opposite direction of the gun. So, this is called the recoil of a gun. Let's go to the next. Here you can see one gun is present and I have written here that before the firing, till now the firing has not done. So before the firing, the momentum of this whole system, is 0 because the velocity of gun and the bullet is 0. So let's go to the next part. Here you can see firing occurred. After the firing, what happened? The bullet moves in this direction with small v velocity and it will exert a force in opposite direction on the gun. So the capital V is the velocity of this gun. So after the firing, now the momentum of this whole system will be small m multiply small b, which is the momentum of the bullet, plus momentum of the gun, that is capital M multiply capital V. As we all know, momentum is equal to mass into velocity. Here the small m is the mass of the bullet, capital M is the mass of the gun, and small v is the velocity of the bullet in forward direction, and capital V is the velocity of the gun in backward direction. So this is the momentum after the firing. So here see, a man is firing. Let's see what happened. As you can see, at the time of firing, the man come back due to the force, the opposite force which is acted on the gun. Okay. When the bullet goes out, it will exert a force on this gun. That's why the man comes back a little. Now as you can see, again it come back. Okay. Let's go to the next. Now let's calculate the velocity of the gun. According to the principle of conservation of momentum, the total momentum before firing is equal to the total momentum after firing. So as I have already said, the momentum before firing is 0 and after firing is this. So from which we got this equation 1, that capital V, which is the velocity of the gun in backward direction. But here the mass of the gun is very greater as compared to the mass of the bullet, so that the velocity of the gun is very lesser as compared to the velocity of the bullet. And also from this relation you can see the capital V is inversely proportional to the capital M. So the velocity of the gun is much smaller than the forward velocity of the bullet, because the mass of the gun is very larger as compared to the mass of the bullet. So now, what can we do to reduce the recoil velocity to get less hurt? So, while firing, the shooter should keep the gun tight to the shoulder. Why? The reason is very simple. When the gun is held tightly against the shoulder, then the body and this gun will act just like one system. So mass will be very high, so that the backward velocity will be very less. Okay. So this is the only reason you can do it while shooting a gun. So this is for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.